Today we are talking about common deficiency areas and potential negative outcomes of non-compliance. Not a fun topic, but an important one that will help you avoid negative survey outcomes, which is a big part of the goal. So you want to be in compliance, you want to be providing the highest quality of care, but you also want to be recognized for all your hard work. And one way that has brought me a great deal of recognition and pride is having positive survey outcomes that really show all of the effort that the agency has put into maximizing their compliance. So, um, as far as the common areas of deficiency, really, I'm only going to cover those at a very high level because you can Google the top 10 highest deficiencies for almost any um, care or service line. So you could Google top 10 long-term care facility tags, survey tags, and you could get a list from, I think the one I found was March of 2021. So for home care, the most common deficiency is going to be care plans and coordination of care, and then documentation and communication and prevention type of tags. So, executing the plan of care would be like physician orders or treatment orders or could be medication administration, could be oxygen. Oxygen is a huge one for hospice and home health. Medication administration, because, they may be expired. They may be taking meds at home that we don't know they have from, 1985, that they've saved this antibiotic for 35 years. So those are the areas that are very easy to get a deficiency in. Prevention outcomes that we're looking forward, we're looking ahead. So it's hard to do that. But we're preventing negative outcomes from occurring by putting our disaster plan in place, by putting fall interventions in place. I mean, the prevention outcomes cover so many things: infections, falls, disasters, emergencies, any negative outcome that a patient could have. We, as their healthcare providers, need to be looking ahead at what that could be. So, the levels of survey outcomes are a successful survey, which, congratulations, if you get a successful survey, you have no deficiencies. That's a deficiency-free accreditation. So they come in, they find nothing, they grant you accreditation deemed right there. Or if it's a state, licensure accepted, no deficiency, deficiency-free survey. Congratulations, that's very hard to do. There are places doing it. It can be done, but it's very hard. The other option for accreditation is pending. So you could have a pending accreditation. So that's any deficiencies were found. That's a standard level deficiency that they are giving you, and you have to submit a plan of correction to have that standard level deficiency resolved. And then once the plan of correction is accepted, they don't come back. Your accreditation is deemed, and your survey is done for 3 years for home health and hospice. A conditional survey means that they have found a standard violation at the condition level, which means that it applies to multiple patients across the board. And it's at a level where it has to be resolved, and they have to return to clear that condition level. So that's an elevated level of deficiency that has to be resolved quickly. Accreditation denied or licensure denied means that they have found enough condition level tags that they don't feel like you can meet the standard, and so they deny the accreditation. That's not too common. It does happen. Same as deficiency free. It does happen. But usually they're going to give you multiple chances to correct the areas before you're licensure or accreditation is denied. So it has to be pretty significant to deny the accreditation. And then the other things that can happen are civil money penalties, which or admission freezes is the common name, but a denial of payment for new admissions, or DPNA. So this can happen with an OIG or a DOJ investigation. So if you're under investigation for fraud or abuse in the Medicare arena or Medicaid arena, then you may have a denial of payment for new admissions, or you may receive civil money penalties for every day that those areas are not corrected. I have seen in long-term care and hospice some very significant denial of payments occurring. And, to my knowledge, those were never recouped by the company. So those can go up to $10,000 a day, into the millions of dollars for damages for those areas. So those are the costly side effects of negative survey outcomes that I really want you to be able to avoid by increasing your compliance. So that's kind of the whole point of this upcoming 8-week series, is that you could increase your compliance, have a great quality of care, and avoid these very costly outcomes. And then complaint surveys. I think everybody is subject to having a complaint survey. I don't think anyone is safe from having a complaint survey. If you have patients that you take care of, you could possibly have a complaint survey. So anyone can have a complaint survey. Anyone can feel disgruntled, even with the best care and the best staff and the best quality, and call the state or the Office of Inspector General, the OIG, and say, they're not providing me my supplies and DM like they said they would. So that can result in an investigation or a desk review or a complaint survey, depending on your setting and depending on the issue that was alleged to occur. Doing your own reporting when you have allegations made, and doing your own internal investigations for compliance will really help you in this area. Keep a soft file in a folder, and that'll really help you be able to speak to these types of complaints when they occur. You've already got your own documentation on file. So those are kind of the most common deficiencies and the potential outcomes, negative outcomes of non-compliance. So that is our last intro to compliance video, and we start next week with our series of navigation to compliance. So I'm really excited for that, and please drop any comments you might have or questions in the box, and I look forward to talking to you guys again soon. Thanks.